Gratuitous Violence 2, Grievous Bodily Harm. Scene 128, take 1, action. No, cut. Randy, what are you doing?
What? You told me to run him over.
No, I said he has to go over the car, not under the car.
Over?
Do it again.
Marlowe, Driven, Kaylin Sanders, a dozen more, all good cops, all dead. Whoops, I'm sorry. Not like what you made me do.
What did you do?
Actually, I'm sorry. This is going so well.
Holy.
We're gonna have to get another one. Marlowe, Drebin, Kaylin, Sanders, a dozen more, all good cops, all dead because of you and your botched surveillance of the thing. Kaylin, Marlowe, Drebin, Sanders, a dozen more, all good cops, all dead. Forgot though.
No, it's alright. They knew the risks. They knew the price.
That's all you have to say.
They died for what they were fighting for. They helped catch the bad guy. They knew the risks. They paid the price. Whoops. They paid the price. Jack. No one ever calls me Jackie.
I don't believe this. You're unbelievable, Jack. You constantly disobey orders, you show no respect to your superiors, and you're a menace to your fellow officers. You leave me no choice, Detective Jack Mayhem. I'm Rebecca. Go did that. Come back to that, yeah.
You're making a big mistake, Chief.
You're the one who made the big mistake when you thought you'd get away with all of your foolish recklessness under my watch. Oh, that's so long.
Okay, try it again.
Right now?
Yeah. So 3, 2.
No, you're the one who made the big mistake when you thought you could get away with all your foolish recklessness under my watch as chief of police. Now get out!
You paged?
About a half an hour ago. Took your sweet time getting down here.
That's the funny thing about being suspended.
It's the weird thing about being suspended. He couldn't Mexican when he's sleeping about it.
You paged?
About a half an hour ago. Took your slow, sweet time getting down here.
Yeah, well, when you're suspended, that means calls from you rank low on my priority list. I'd rather get calls from my long distance. Oh, man.
Yeah.
Let me just read it. You paged?
Oh, only half an hour ago. Took your slow, sweet time getting down here.
Yeah, well, when you're suspended, that means calls from you rank pretty low on my priority list. Just about as low as trying to get long distance.
That's about as low as trying to get long.
You paged?
Only about a half an hour ago. Took your slow, sweet time getting down here.
Yeah, well, when you're suspended, that means calls from you rank low on my priority list. Just like calls telling me how to save my long distance. Manage to sell. You paged?
Only about a half an hour ago. Took your slow, sweet time getting down here.
Yeah, well, when you're suspended, that means calls from you rank about as low as getting calls telling me how I can save my long distance.
Sit down, Mayhem.
What the hell is this all about, Chief? I have more important things to do than listen to your crap.
It's about your old good friend, Skulder.
Skulder? My ex-partner? Didn't he join the FBI? I haven't seen him and heard about him in about 10 years. What's this got to do with him?
You son of a clone! You set me up!
Oh, it's dirty now. Look at that.
I can't yell and have a toothpick in my mouth.
Yes, you can.
I'll take it out. I'll just go, son of a clone.
No, you actually did take it out, remember? Said, what did you say? Remember?
Okay.
Yeah, so do you remember which hand you had it in?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so you can hold it up. Yeah, like that. Okay, here we go.
The only one who's finished here is you. Jacobus.
That's ridiculous. What's wrong with you? What the hell are you talking about? It's crazy. What are you talking about? What's wrong with you? You're insane. What the hell are you talking about? Mayhem, you're insane.
Okay, but then you laughed.
What the hell's wrong with you, Mayhem? What? Oh, you're insane. That was really strong. Just my fingertips. I fling you across the room.
Okay, hold it.
What?
You're supposed to be in pain,
I
James.
like getting hurt. It's fun.
Start choking.
You're choking.
Yeah, like that.
Yeah, okay, pull the rope tight.
You! Come out and...
Try it
Love
again.
them outtakes.
How come I keep on step out with your hands where I can see them, as opposed to without your hands?
I've been waiting a long time for this, Mayhem. My brother's death will be avenged. Your death will be very... I'm sorry. I've been waiting a long time for this, Mayhem. My brother's death will be avenged. I promise you, your death will be very slow and painful. Do you have anything to say for yourself before I kill you, Mayhem? I tripped on my words.
Hey!
Help me out, man!
He's still alive.
You! I crushed your head!
Scolder!
Hey, Mayhem. Just like old times.
Hang in there, partner. Help is on the way.
Damned if I know my life.
once more.
Did you ever tell you that it was bisexual?
Love the new trick with the toothpick.
You know, Ken, I just got that comment on tape, you know.
So much fun being dead.
But we're not gonna put that in the
You hit the bill with the hat.
That was good. Looked like you actually punched him.
Yeah, you hit the bill with the hat.
That might work.
Sorry. I just made a face he never made it. And I thought he was screwing it up. You're like, I'm not stabbing you yet.
Looks like the Joker.
Who? Who? Who are you calling Joker? Don't start sharpening that knife on my pole.
Your pole? I thought you had a toothpick in your pocket.
Hey, you're not. I'm not the one with the mind in the gutter here. I am perfectly innocent. This is my pole. You guys. I wasn't even thinking of that. That's what I have to say. I just want to get this over and done with.
Okay. Sus.
Happy New Year from Mayhem and all his friends. Have a safe and healthy New Year.
You trust this man.
Recording.
This side too.
Well, we apparently have a problem here.
This is the blooper reel.
Yes.
Remember, we're gonna run out
So
of
can you tell us
batteries.
what happened, sir?
Well, as Randy, with his huge amount of muscle power, blew down this door, the whole side of the door split. This is the good side still. The other side is actually coming entirely apart.
All right. Thank you.
With the Terminator, there's also eyeball treatment.
How to make third-degree burns on a zero budget.
My hands are frozen too.
All right, go.
Oh man. Mayhem! Take a look what I found! I won't even show my face. These poking muscles are not mine.
They belong to somebody else?
Bypass complete. Good work.
Programmed. Go. Cool. Cool.
This is what James is like normally. Action.
Hazards of the job.
He's dead now. Can you clean up the body?
Okay. No. 1, 2, I'll be back.
Yeah,
Okay. Okay, here we go. Now I'm counting down. Here we go. 3, 2. James? Ken? Start over. James? Ken? Hey Ken, turn around.
March. You look insane. You know, this is reminding me of like half pupil or something.
Oh
Turn around, March!
Now remember what it was like for your wonderful ancestors.
Seat height! Whoa, that's creepy. You're frightening me, man.
This is the Fuhrer's hut!
Okay. Preserved to perfection. Shrink wrap there.
Blood bottle.
Blood bottle. That looks like crown apple juice. Make it redder.
Okay. Go.
It's like a.
That was good, though, Randy. I think you're right on. I thought you were rehearsing it because you were too far back before.
Only one.
Yeah.
You could take like a step forward too.
So no, Randy's just getting the hell out of here.
As soon as he says go, I'm jumping. I just thought.
Because you should actually wait until she retracts her arm back.
Go.
Oh my god, what about that now?
And go. Okay, and go. Okay, and go.
That was close, but not close enough.
Holy.
That thing.
Pretty
I
sharp.
like the little ones better.
Pretty darn sharp.
Damn shot.
It's over, Randy. That's a wrap.
Good. The light's not on.
Huh?
Light's not on.
We're still filming.
Huh?
It's recording.
Like in a way, football game, you like pour Gatorade, but here we pour acid over everybody.
What about you? You should be on camera. The man behind everything.
Exactly.
Is that feeling enough for you?
Well, when I first met Randy, he was already an established filmmaker. He, of course, was the grand creator of such cult classics as Hotel Hell, and of course his ultimate masterpiece was The Huguenot. And but we had known each other for many years, and he had the kindness and generosity to cast me as Dennis Nedry in Jurassic Park. And of course that became this humongous blockbuster, the #1 film of all time. And after that, the studios said, give us something else. And I presented a script to Randy, and he liked it, and he was a tremendous help in helping me produce this film, which of course was The Terminator. And again, another huge multi-billion-dollar film production. And then during the summer of '95, I again went to Randy and presented a script, and he liked it. He was very enthusiastic about it, and he went to the studios. Unfortunately, the studio heads, they didn't quite get it. They felt it just wasn't, quote-unquote, right for the audiences. So after much wrangling and arguing with the studio heads, Randy and I decided, okay, well, we'll finance this ourselves. So that's exactly what we did. We put together all our money. We put second mortgages down on our homes. We sold our cars, and we produced the film. And that film, of course, was Gratuitous Violence, and it was a phenomenal success. We broke all box office records. We were the only film to gross $100 million on opening day. By the opening weekend, we had grossed $250 million, and by the end of the film's run, we had grossed about $2 billion in domestic box office. When you added in the international ticket sales, that was almost $4 billion. The #1 film of all time. We kicked Titanic's butt, I'm proud to say. And of course, after that, we were under a tremendous amount of pressure from the studios to create a sequel. But Randy and I always said, we won't do anything until it's creatively right. If we have the right story at the right time. And hence the hiatus. So, a lot of the questions we have right now is, why now? Why a sequel now? Well, Randy and I decided it was the right time. We had the right story at the right time.
After the first film, Gratuitous Violence, was completed, well, it nearly killed us all. I mean, it was so much work involved. It was like very intimidating to think about doing a sequel again. Especially since it was going to be our strategy that if we were going to do a sequel, that it had to be twice what the first one was. If the first one was a half an hour long, this one had to be twice the length. We had to double the body count. We had to increase the level of violence that the audience has never seen before, and increase the action and still make it double the entertainment that the first one was, which is a feat in itself. So all along the way, we had to increase our level of creativity just that much further, and was a huge, huge undertaking, but one that I think we managed to pull off quite well.
So I went to Randy and I presented him with the script, and boom, here we are. And despite rumors, yes, the film did go over budget. It did go over time. Our shooting schedule was actually triple our original budgeted time. There's been a lot of rumors in the press about turmoil on the set and the studio heads, down our backs and everything. For us, that's all water under the bridge. The film is completed. We're very pleased with it, and we believe this is going to be yet another phenomenal success for both Randy and I. And we're very proud of this film.
We experienced production problems from day one, basically, and it didn't let up right until the very end of the picture itself. We had the ratings board basically breathing down our necks, saying, we can't allow this. You got to tone down the violence. I mean, this is way over the top. We can't allow this. So unfortunately, we had to cave in, and we trimmed off 36 minutes of footage that the public will never see, unfortunately. Cut off 36 minutes. Basically left. They had problems with we were allowed to shoot people, but we couldn't show the exit wounds. That was a big no-no. And we can impale a character with a sword, but we couldn't have any blood dripping from the sword. No way. So we basically went into this picture, with our hands tied behind our back.
The censors. Don't get me started on those censors. They just crush all creativity. I'd love to kill those bastards. Sorry. No, we don't agree with the censors.
The next challenge of doing a sequel of this size, of course, was that we had to come to an agreement with the obscene actor demands, their salaries from the first picture. Many of these actors were returning again to reprise their roles or versions of them, and some for the first time. And due to the success of the first film, they basically were demanding, salary increases of 200% or more to star in this picture. So Troy and I, we knocked our heads together, and we talked with our accountants, and since we were funding this ourselves, and we came up and approved a new budget for this picture, and we agreed to give our actors what they wanted, a 200% increase over the first film, an increase of $0 overall, and I must say, in the end, everyone was very happy.
Yes, well, Gratuitous Violence 2, Grievous Bodily Harm, of course, stars Randy Bauer, reprising his role as Jack Mayhem, the die-hard cop who stops at nothing to see justice done. And very pleased to see Ken Bidens, of course, the star of The Terminator, return to the big screen. He returns as Skulder, which is Mayhem's ex-partner. As you know, Ken took a sabbatical from film to go back to his roots in the theater, and I'm sure his fans would be very happy to see him back on screen. And James Nordstrom is also back in his first starring role. Actually, he appeared in The Terminator, had a very brief role in Jurassic Park, but this is his big break, and I'm sure there'll be bigger and better things for James. He does an excellent job.
The character of Detective Jack Mayhem is an unusual one. He's very misunderstood by everyone at his police department, and he gets a lot of heavy flack for his unorthodox methods of dealing with the criminal element. I mean, here's a man who breaks all the rules. He doesn't just bend them, he breaks them. He doesn't just stop the criminal element, he kills it permanently. Goes out there, does what he's good at. He doesn't see that he's doing anything wrong. He doesn't see himself as an aggressive person. He goes out there and he's not going to take. I mean, it's a zero tolerance cop. I mean, we all wish there were more like him, don't we? He's just one man against an army, and we shouldn't really be giving him any obstacles in this way. We should just take off his leash and go point him in the direction. Go sick him, and off he goes. He's sort of almost a machine, even like the Terminator, which we could say this was based on. This character was based on the characters of our first film. Plus, we incorporate little bits of style from John Woo action films, which we're still in some copyright legal battles at the moment of who came up with the two gun scenes first. Was it us or was it them? But I have nothing wrong playing that character. He's a fun character, and he's a hero. He's a hero as far as I'm concerned. I have nothing against the guy.
And we have a newcomer to the movie. Very pleased. Kelly Clark plays the bad guy, Stiletto. A very evil, vicious character. Much more so than the Blade character in the first film. Interesting how she was discovered. Randy actually met her in a beer and wine store, and he saw this beautiful, attractive young lady working behind the counter, and he went up to her and asked her out, and she said she declined politely. Randy persisted, and again she declined, and Randy persisted again, and finally she got a little ticked off at him, and she lashed out, and afterwards I went to see Randy in the hospital. And in between drifting in and out of the morphine drip, he looked up at me and he said, I think we found our Stiletto, and the rest is history. And she's going to be a very big star, and we're looking forward to working with her again.
The fight coordinator for this picture was for the climactic 2-on-1 sword fight between my character, Ken's character, who played Skalder, and the leading villain, Stiletto, played by Kelly Clark. The fight coordinator for this film was none other than our director, Troy Matsumiya, which, by the way, was actually previously offered to be the fight coordinator for George Lucas's Phantom Menace Episode 1. But he said, I wouldn't be caught dead. Did you really say that? He politely declined, and it's been their loss and our gain, and the rest of this, as they say, is history.
Yes, I've heard that rumor with George Lucas. I'd rather not comment on that right now. However, I will say that there is ongoing litigation regarding the Indiana Jones movies. I had originally presented a script to George way back in the early 80s, and let's just say credit was not given where credit was due. So unfortunately I can't comment on that anymore because it is ongoing litigation, but that's where it stands right now.
When people come up to me, I often get asked whether I perform my own stunts, and I can assure you that every kick to the head and punch to the gut is the real thing, and not a body double. But of course, we can't even afford a body double, so that's beside the point. Everything in there that you see is the genuine deal. I perform my own stunts, and I think it would be a disservice to my fans everywhere if I did have someone be my stunt double. And more so, it just comes across more realistically and convincingly on the screen. when I do go out there and perform all those action stunts myself.
Well, we had a tremendous responsibility in the second film. Gratuitous Violence was just a phenomenal hit, not only among the public, but of course among the critics. We swept the Golden Globes and the Oscars, much to our surprise. Randy, of course, won for best actor. We won for best movie, of course, best original screenplay. I was surprised to win best supporting actor. We also won for best sound editing, visual effects, makeup, costumes, set design, cinematography. You name it. It was almost embarrassing taking all that hardware home at the Golden Globes and the Oscars. So to create a film that would even come close to that success was a very daunting task. But I think we've gotten pretty close.
As a final word, I just want to thank a few people. I do want to thank the director and scriptwriter Troy Matsumiya for the inspiration for doing this picture. Also, I want to thank the distributors of Stratavision Productions and B Creative Productions. Without their support, we wouldn't have got our video released. And also like to thank Channel C Cable for broadcasting our movies onto public television. It's just a tremendous support from these people. Thank you.
Well, I'd like to thank everybody involved with the film. Of course, Randy. I'd like to thank him. He's a fantastic partner to work with. We play off each other's creativity, and we make a fantastic team. So Randy, thank you. Of course, I'd like to thank the cast of Gratuitous Violence 2, Ken Bidens, Kelly Clark, James Nordstrom, and all of the other fantastic cast and crew members. Just love to work with them again. Most of all, however, I'd like to thank the fans. We do this for them, and we thank you for your continuing support, and we hope you enjoy the film. I think you will.
Take this, Dino! Watch Gratuitous Violence 2, Grievous Bodily Harm, or you're next.